Day 22, and I'm in the Polish countryside. If you listen carefully, you can probably hear the birds. And this morning's passage, I'm thinking about situations in our lives that need bigger faith. And Jesus comes down from his encounter with God, where he's been transfigured and gloriously shiny. And the people are, it says, amazed or in wonder, it said in the passage I read this morning. And I imagined him a bit like when Moses came down off the mountain with his encounters with God, where he shone so much that he had to cover his face. And so I was imagining that this morning at the beginning of this passage. But I really wanted to focus in on the bit where he releases the boy from something that's been troubling him his whole life and actually threatening his life, and such a difficult thing for a parent to watch. And the father saying, if you can help us, if you could do this. And Jesus responds by saying, if I can do anything, like anything is possible if you believe. And I was reminded of the passage where he talks about if we have faith, we can speak to this mountain and say, be removed into the sea, and it happens. And in a sense of how big is my faith? And the father says, I believe, help me in my unbelief. Sometimes we have a theoretical belief, a belief that God could do this. But the question is, do we believe that he will do it in our lives for us? And sometimes I think that's where the disconnect happens. I have belief often for other people. I have faith for other people's circumstances that is often bigger than the faith for my own circumstances. And I wonder how big our faith is this morning, that God can move mountains, that God can do anything in our lives. We just have to believe and not allow doubt, and trust that not only is he able, but he's willing. And would we just ask him, and he will do it. And so he wants to remove those things from our lives that are the influence of the enemy, the influence of darkness over our lives, and bring us freedom in all of our lives, not just the special ones, but even for me and even for you this morning. He is willing and able.